Welcome to Carolyn and Friends, episode 15. It's Carrots here. Carolyn, Katie and Wilma are at university. This is their first visit, but we're in the second week, and I've decided that Katie should start learning a bit about the handiness skill, and that TV was so broken that I'd sent her to fix it. Katie doesn't have many skills yet. Looks like she's got some sort of spanner, typical sim. They fix everything with a hammer or something made of metal, which they generally use to bang whatever it is until they decide it's fixed. Katie's being very gentle with the TV. She doesn't know much about fixing things yet. Carolyn's outside playing ping pong with one of the roommates, Derek Khan. I think ping pong has become a bit of a favourite amongst the university students. It looks like Carolyn has got the winning end of the table, and she's played a lot of games, so she's probably getting quite high in the ping pong playing skill, if there is one. Looks like some sort of skill she's learning with that blue bar above her head. I don't think Derek has had many games yet, so Carolyn had a celebration of her win. Carolyn won the ping pong at about the same time that Katie finished fixing the television. To capitalise on her newfound handiness skill, I sent her off to repair a leaky shower. Looks like she's hammering that one fairly hard. She must be learning a bit more about handiness. This is Saturday evening. They're going to go to sleep, and we'll see what they get up to on Sunday, and then they've got another whole week's worth of classes to attend and exams to sit before they return to their home in sunlit Tides. They're sharing the dorm with 5 housemates. Since arriving at university, Wilma, that's the blonde in the pink top, that's her sleepwear actually, has discovered the frisbee, and she plays catch with anybody who'll play catch with her. Here you see Wilma playing catch with Tiffany Angels, one of their roommates. Wilma is enrolled in the fine arts degree. I've been getting her to cook for 2 reasons. One is that she needs to build some skills up. She's not been in the game for very long, although she's been in the game for a lot longer than Katie has. The second reason, in my fine arts degree, cooking is one of the activities that counts as working towards the degree. She's at level 5 in cooking. I think I said in a previous episode that she was level 7, but it's Carolyn that's level 7 in cooking. Wilma's still at level 5. Of course, Carolyn's been in the game for a long time. She has completed the Seaside Saviour Lifetime Wish and the Lifeguard career, and achieved 4 of the badges from Island Paradise that required a single sim household to actually get the badge to trigger. So she's been on her own in the game for a while, so she's got a lot of skills. Wilma joined her in Island Paradise for the final badge, which was to have 5 parties on a houseboat. I added Katie to the household while they were still in Isla Paradiso, and then I moved them to Sunlit Tides, and now we're working on about 46 or so badges that are from the University Life expansion pack, and a few other badges may happen to pop up as we go along as well. I usually play the game not logged in, but of course this game being for badges, I have to be logged in to the website all the time. Yes, I try to get Wilma to keep them supplied with meals so that the students have always got something quick to grab out of the fridge when they're hungry, and thereby saving them time. I don't want anybody missing any classes because they had to wait to cook a meal to be able to eat something. Meanwhile, outside, a group of students that the girls don't know yet are flirting with each other, and then they go and play with the group science project. The flirting seems to be a bit confused because they seem to keep swapping partners. Give you a chance to see the group science project in action if you haven't seen it before. There isn't one of these in Carolyn's household yet, but there will be eventually because I've left room for it in the bottom basement. I always put them in the bottom basement with 3 levels empty directly above it for the flame that comes out of it. Sims get this as a reward for completing the science skill. Back at the dorm, and still in her sleepwear, Wilma is critiquing the graffiti that she put on the pavement a few episodes ago. Carolyn has found a quiet spot to sit and read one of her study books. Wilma is playing catch with Tiffany again, while 2 unknown Sims are playing ping pong. Katie found a computer inside where she could sit and do some quiet study. Carolyn introduced herself to that strange sim who was playing ping pong. Carolyn's charisma is already at level 10, so she can't gain any extra charisma points from talking to other sims, although she does need to talk to other sims still. Hello, Carolyn and Wilma are now going to play ping pong for a while. I think we've seen enough ping pong. After winning the ping pong match, Wilma went indoors and ranted for a while about sunshine and happiness. It did pass my mind for a moment that she would be the obvious one to rant about death, because there is a badge that you have to get your sim to rant about death until the Reaper turns up. Not sure that I want her to die though, but she does like to rant. You often see her pull her megaphone out and start ranting autonomously, which she's just done here. Since it was the weekend and nothing in particular was happening, I sent Carolyn to the Student Union building to investigate the classrooms. And she's currently, she just had the thought bubble for wanting to pass an exam. And I think she's got a thing for the university mascot. She had her bride and groom thought bubble. Now she's chatting to him. Certainly a lot of students enjoying the room. She wants a party. There's party balloons above her head now. Let's see what she can get up to with that mascot. Is he the mascot, or is he just dressed up as a mascot? Because she keeps seeing him without his mascot uniform on. It's been quite a nice little conversation. They've been left alone by the look of it. Those students have gone. Lots of positive thought bubbles happening. Looks like she's making a friend. That would be the first friend she's made since she's been at university, I think. Uh-oh. What's he saying there now? So they're doing an ink blot test. So she's settled down to work on her multi-tab. Left the mascot. I don't know what's she up to. The students are coming back as well. Wonder if she could add him to the household. Looks like they've become friends. Can she add him to the household? Haven't tried. Oh look, she's a mascot. He must have given her mascot training. Mascot dancing. Well, she just reads her multi-tab. Looks like he's thinking of Christopher Steele. She's on the move. That's the backflip. No, she's doing a mascot dance. It's quite a dance, Carolyn. She's given up. She's going to sit and read, but he's going to keep dancing. Now she's gone home. I think she's actually gone to somebody else's room. She's back at the dorm, but she's gone into another room. That's a Murphy bed there. That's definitely not the room she shares with Wilma. And also they don't have a big chair to sit on in their room, and she's sitting on a big chair in this room. So Wilma's found somebody to chat with. They're all starting to make friends with different hearts. Wow. Oh, I wonder what she's going to do with him. What would she do with him? What does she do with everybody? Let's play catch the frisbee. Butterfingers. See, she's getting better now. She used to drop it all the time before. But she's had so many games of catch with the frisbee, she hardly ever drops it now. It looks to me like this must be Monday, and they're heading off to classes. This is the final week for this 2-term visit to university. So that radio station's still there, but I can't pick it up. It's just stuck there. I tried resetting it. I'm going to have to buy her a new one. But I'll wait till she goes home. Oh, she can interact with it. She can't put it in her inventory. I was thinking the one thing that she scored really low with for when she did her test to go into uni were communications. So I thought if I'd let her play with the radio stations more often, and she does another university entrance test later on, she may be able to get in doing less study that if she ever does do a communications degree. She's enrolled in the business degree at the moment. So yes, this is Wilma working on her fine arts degree. She's doing an interesting mural on the ground this time. Instructions for a dance. I remember my father had books of these for all the different dances that he used to learn Carolyn when he was young going to dances. That would have been in the 1940s. I used to do foxtrots and waltzes and all sorts of things like that back then. I don't know what sort of dance this is. It looks like it could be a waltz, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it could be a waltz, couldn't it? 1, 2, 3 for a waltz. So she's found another pool table, but she's going to try to do tricks with this one. She's got a blender in the middle of it. That's her athletic outfit. That came with the Katy Perry Sweet Treats pack, and that's the colours that it came in. It didn't change the colours on that one. I know people hate that pack, but most of it I find excellent. Very good quality stuff. Oops, she's not very good at that trick. She'd gone over there by herself to read a book. I think she's just reading one of the ordinary books out of the bookcase. Katie had a wish to buy a portable nub set. Took me a while to work it out where it came from. It's from Ambitions, I think. Anyway, she got it. So that gave her a wish satisfied and a few more lifetime happiness points. I want her to get a steel bladder. Now, I found this class. It's a communications class, obviously, and all the students are out with their radios. I didn't see one of these last week in their first week at uni, but I did notice it this time. Most of them managed to take their radios with them when they'd finished, but there was one left, I think. I think Carolyn has been divorced by her radio station. There's a guitar there as well. Hello, here's the mascot. It's Carolyn and that mascot have pink hearts when they meet up. It's a very slow walk back in the Student Union building. Still on a Monday afternoon, and there's no class in the classrooms in the Student Union building today, or at least not right now. So that's the mascot that Carolyn likes. And there's Carolyn just sitting in the classroom there reading a book. Are they going to be best of friends? They're just standing there watching and waiting. Ah, here's Carolyn. She definitely seems to see him as he is or would be without his mascot uniform on. Hello, she's in her gnome mascot uniform now. That's Katie. So what's Carolyn up to? Is she just playing at being a mascot, or is she trying to distract his attention from Katie? He's got his back to Katie. He seems to be ignoring her. Katie seems to be critiquing him or something else. She's taking notes. Maybe they're looking at a teacher who's giving a lecture. Oh, yes, look at that. She must be practicing the lecture because it's not a class. Oh, so somebody's giving a talk. And it's not a proper lesson. It's just they're all in the room together. She seems to have given up on the idea of being a mascot. Nobody was taking any notice of her anyway. Wonder what she's going to do next. Looks like Carolyn's making a move. I think she might begin to introduce herself to that lecturer. Remember, she's already at level 10 in charisma. Oh my goodness, Carolyn. Was that a very loud introduction? It seems to have been well accepted by the poor unfortunate Sim. School cheer. Looks like they're getting on very well together. Carolyn could have found herself a new friend. I don't think that they remember their university friends, though, do they, when they go home? Have to wait and see what happens when she gets home. She's just got a few more days to go on this visit to uni. Then they go back to Sunlit Tides. Then they'll have to come back for another 2 weeks, eventually. Looks like there's a science lab in there. Haven't been into that one yet. Looks like everybody in that classroom's having a lot of fun anyway. With school cheers and the mascot's there doing his dance. I might leave them and go and check out what's happening elsewhere. Now it's Tuesday and this is the fine arts class. I can see Wilma asleep up the front. She has a class in the morning with her fine arts degree, and in the afternoon we see Carolyn and Katie because they're both doing the business degree. Some of the things that they draw on those boards are interesting sometimes. So Wilma's going to take some notes before she gets to sleep again. Tuesday afternoon, and Carolyn and Katie are in their business class, the same classroom as Wilma was in earlier in the day. At least Carolyn's not asleep at the moment. Some of the others are though. Haven't seen Katie yet. Oh, that might be her. No, she mightn't be in the class this afternoon. Maybe she's skipping class or just hasn't arrived yet. There she is. That's a relief. It looks like Freezer Bunny drawn on that board on the left. Katie's gone straight to sleep. She mustn't have had enough rest in the morning or the night before. I did have her doing a lot of repairs to develop her handiness skill, but I don't think I wore her out that much. Oh, that looks like a business course with all the graphs and bar charts and things like that. I think I'd rather be in the fine arts class. Draw freezer bunnies. Looks like Katie would rather be somewhere else too. She's still snoring. She's been snoring since the moment she sat down in the classes. Oh, she's waking up. Straight away ask a question. What did you say, miss? I missed that bit. It's a wonder she didn't get tossed out of class. Carolyn's sitting there trying to concentrate and follow what's going on. She must be learning something. She looks really serious. Katie still hasn't woken up yet to the fact that she was snoring for the first half of the class. So she is getting to ask her question. Now she's going to take some notes. Or maybe she wanted to apologise for being sleepy because she was just so tired. Who knows? We might leave them in their business class now and go and see what else is going on. I had a quick look. Most of the excitement's in here. Carolyn's had enough waiting to ask a question. I think they've just about had enough of class. Off they go. Escape. They certainly got out of there in a hurry. When class was over, it was dark outside, and we find Wilma, one of the roommates, doing their usual catch with the frisbee. Others are back at the dorm eating or studying, getting ready for the next day's class. And I'm afraid the next day's class is going to have to be in the next video because this one's way too long. I will definitely finish this second week at uni in the next video. There was just too much happening, and I didn't want to miss all of it. So that's it. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next video, and thank you for watching. Bye for now. Happy simming. Oh, by the way, I don't think there's much hope for this romance. After an initial wonderful first impression with pink hearts, Katie finally passed out from boredom. Then she finally got over it and raced off inside and just left him standing there. And Wilma started working on her painting after she finished her game with the frisbee. And if you have enjoyed the video, please click the like and can maybe consider subscribing. Bye for now. Happy simming and thank you for watching.